quick few updates. I am going to be uploading a few more videos coming up soon. I've kind of been backlogged because I just came out from vacation. As you can see, I got sunburn. But I'm back from vacation. I'm really happy to be back, and I just can't wait to be releasing a whole bunch of content. Oh my God. All I can say is wow. One, this ice cream is really bomb. And then two, oops. The episode, season 8, episode 1 of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Guys, I'm not playing. I'm not playing with them this season. They're crazy. It was so good. I legit had to take notes in order to talk about it. That was really embarrassing. I had to delete some freaking videos. I had too many on there anyway. But I forgot what I was saying. So, it is introduction time. Hi beautiful people, my name is Dax, here on your favorite channel, Keeping It Real with Dax. To all my returning subscribers, thank you so much again for returning. And to all my new, to all my new viewers, welcome. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. I can't wait for you guys to see all the content that I have.
Shout out to them people.
So let's jump right into today's episode. So I'm gonna be looking down, and you're probably wondering, why, Dax, why are you gonna be looking down? Well, if you probably can already tell by the title of this video, I just finished watching Love and Hip Hop. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with this TV show. I just got into it a couple seasons ago. So it's ironic that I'm vlogging, and I've always wanted to vlog about a show, and now I have the ability to do that. So it's Love and Hip Hop. It is season 8, episode 1. And this episode was crazy. One, it was 2 hours long. I'm gonna talk a little bit more about that once we get into the vlog, because it was a little bit on the longer side, and I kind of found myself tuning out quite often. Now, typically the show is only about an hour, which is about 4 commercials, typically. But let's start off. So as soon as the show started on, the cast appeared. So my girl Rashida, Mimi, Spice. I don't think Tokyo was on there. If she was, I forgot. But Carly, Young Jock, Scrap. Whew, Scrap, y'all. He looks so good. And Stevie J. Alright, so let's take a look here. Okay, so it started off with Stevie J, and he gonna call himself Mr. Faith Evans. Now, I'm not sure if you guys know this or not, but him and Faith Evans actually got married, which is really weird. I'm gonna assume that they probably eloped. Now, be mindful, this is just a disclosure. I don't do background search. I don't dive into anybody's lives like that, because no one's that important. So I don't know all the ins and outs of it. I'm just watching the actual show, so I'm just going off that information. If something does interest me, I would like research it a little bit more, but nothing interests me like that at this time. So they said that they rushed to the altar. What I got from that is that they eloped. Because the scene, it seemed like they were like kind of like in the Vegas area. So I think they eloped. And he introduced her as his wife at the 2018 Soul Awards. And it was like courtesy of BET. So I guess BET is trying to get their little cameo in there and whatnot. But as you can see, the timeline of it, like the show just aired today, which is Monday, March 25th, 2019. So it aired at the 2018 Soul Train Awards. I don't know the exact date of that. She looks a lot older. And I don't know how old she is. I really don't care how old she is. But she looks a lot older. And it's very evident in the show. So, I don't know what's going on with your black there, Faith. But I thought black didn't crack, sweetheart. So, like some water got in there, those creases or something. Alright, so now we move forward with was called, she called herself the Jamaican Dancing Queen. And that's my girl Spice. That girl is from the roots of Jamaica. Like, she accent strong as I don't know what. But she's so cool. And then Tokyo made an appearance at her show and called her a damn disco ball. I thought that was so funny. Now, this is where, like, you're going to start to piece together the entire story. So, her manager or, like, her whatever, someone, I guess, is trying to make her more famous than what she already is, came over to her and was like, he wants to take her to the next level. With that being said, he made a comment like she had to change her look. And she was a little confused by that. But when he meant her look, he actually meant her skin. And that kind of shocked me, because it was really weird and really uncomfortable part of the show that I didn't like, just because of different people in their scenarios and stuff. So moving forward with Mimi. Now, this is a scripted series, and I'm not trying to downplay anybody or anything, but Mimi claimed or has allegations that someone was in her car when she wasn't in her car, and they shot at her. Now, what makes it even more scary is her daughter Eva was there. So she claimed that she was outside dumping the trash, and then I guess the guy got scared and shot at her. Thankfully he missed, but it didn't look right, because she made it seem like she was in the garage and then she was in the car, but then she also made it seem like she was outside. She said she was outside dumping the trash. So the way the bullets were on the car, it didn't add up. Be mindful it is scripted. Just like that. So there was a little break there. She did say it happened around 11 p.m. at night. 13 police officers were there, dogs. She said they cast off the entire area. Did they find them? I don't know, because she definitely didn't say that. Now, this is where my potential husband, Scrap, comes in, and this is now referencing the summer of 2018, where he has transitioned from prison or jail, I forget which one he was in, for trafficking or conspiracy to traffic marijuana. They transitioned him. He got 20 years, 5 he had to do in prison, 15 on probation. He ended up only having to do 3, if I'm not mistaken, and then they moved him to a halfway house. Now, the halfway house is a transition period for him to get ready to be released to the real world. And then that stops right there. Now, I'm going to get a little bit more into that story. But now we move forward with Mama D. That girl is 55, and I was just confused. Very confused about her portion. I was just a little confused about her portion in this show. But I thought Karen, which is Scrap's mother, who I just mentioned before, she went to support Mama D. Mama D was doing something. Again, I tuned out on that part. And she was like that she had the good tea. Didn't really pay attention to that. Carly. I don't know what I put right here for Carly, but I forgot. But the girl is engaged. I don't know what to say about that one, but she's engaged. Happy for her. They've known each other for 5 months. And they're engaged. Home. I wish them the best. I don't want them. Then, now Tommy did not make an appearance in this episode, but there were cameos from previous seasons. And they started talking about how Tommy like had a horrible week where she was arrested twice in 48 hours. Now, I do follow quite a few different social media platforms. I follow Shade Room, so that's like a lot of the celebrity gossip. And one of the allegations, I think she had probation or something. But then, I'm not sure if you guys heard about her dragging her daughter, like through the school and like hitting her against the lockers and everything. Like, I think she took the little disciplinary a little too rough. So, she got charged with that, and then she came to court drunk. They didn't mention this, but I remember seeing something how she came to court drunk, and they immediately locked her up. Like, she blew a .16, which is twice the legal limit of .08. And she did mention that she's tired of looking like all she do is go to jail. Well, girl, that's all it do. That's what it looked like. I mean, you look like a good person, but come on, sis. Like, you start to scare me. Now, this moves to the scene where there was an interaction with Faith and Stevie's daughter, face to face. And Eva's face was cracking me up. Because Stevie was just like, what did he say? Did she want to move to LA with him? And she was like, you gotta ask the person that raised me. I said, ooh, child, okay, that's a read right there. He was like, I did raise you. She was like, no, you did. My mama did. And like, her face was just hilarious the whole time. So when he told her that him and Faith were married, she was just like, I'm speechless. And I was just like, all this coming from a little girl. It was just the cutest thing ever. But it's really funny. So now it flips back to Spice. And she was having an emotional time right now. Because she's trying to provide for her children who are in Jamaica with her mother. They're not in the States with her. And she was like crying. And Crystal actually told me the names of the of the kids. I'm sorry. She was like, Spice's little girl name is Ghetto. And I didn't know it was a girl because it looked like a boy from the FaceTime. And she was like, it was Nicholas and Nicola. I don't know, but it was really weird. So
what are you doing?
I'm filming. You're gonna be on my vlog now. I just want you to know that. Would you like to stay on till I finish? I'm almost finished.
You paused.
How am I paused? I'm sorry, y'all. This was unexpected.